Hello, first graders. Welcome back. This is week 7, day 2/4. For today's lesson, all you need is your thinking cap, your listening ears, a pencil, your crayons, and your modules 3 and 4 EL workbook. If you don't have these materials ready, just press pause, then press play when you're ready to learn. Hopefully you have your materials ready to go. We can take those materials and just set them to the side because we won't need them until the end. We're going to be starting our lesson with a Staying Home with Pins and Nettie video. Pins and Nettie are going to help us practice following directions by playing a game. You may need some room to play the game, so stand up and push in your seat and get ready to play a game with Pins and Nettie.
Okay, Pins and Nettie. Ready? Simon says, wave hello. Simon says, jump up and down. Stop. Oh, I didn't say Simon says. Simon says stop. There you go. Okay, Simon says, stand on one foot. Simon says, put your foot down. Simon says, do a silly dance. Stop dancing. Oh, very good. I didn't say Simon says. Simon says, moo like a cow. Simon says, stop dancing. Pins and Nettie, you are pretty much Simon Says pros now. Simon says, stop mooing and start laughing. Simon says, wave goodbye. Do you want to try again? Okay, Pins and Nettie. Ready? Simon says, wave hello. Simon says, jump up and down. Stop. Oh, I didn't say Simon says. Simon says stop. There you go. Okay, Simon says, stand on one foot. Simon says, put your foot down. Simon says, do a silly dance. Stop dancing. Oh, very good. I didn't say Simon says. Simon says, moo like a cow. Simon says, stop dancing. Pins and Nettie, you are pretty much Simon Says pros now. Simon says, stop mooing and start laughing. Simon says, wave goodbye.
Have you played any fun games to pass the time at home? Which ones? We've been playing lots of fun games at our home. We play games with our dog, like fetch, or we play with his little toys. We also like to play games outside. Playing games is a great way to stay safe at home. Let's move into our lesson for today. Today, we have 2 learning targets. Our first target says, I can participate in a science talk to show my learning about how a bird's beak helps it survive. Our second target says, I can draw a bird beak by using accurate shapes and colors. We'll start with the first learning talk, participating in a science talk. The first learning target by participating in a science talk to show our learning about how a bird uses its beak to survive. This is our Science Talk Protocol anchor chart. We've used this anchor chart a handful of times. Take a moment to observe the chart, remembering each of the steps in the protocol. We face our small group members. We listen to the teacher announce the question or prompt. We consult our notes for evidence. And we use our notes and ideas to take turns responding using a sentence starter. Now, of course, we're going to be using our classroom discussion norms during our science talk. We always listen with care, we look at the speaker, we take turns speaking, we stay on topic. We respond to others' ideas by adding on or asking questions. And I'm going to put an arrow here to help us focus on this one. So, are you ready to do a science protocol using our discussion norms? Our last protocol step says, using your notes and ideas, take turns responding using a sentence starter. Here are our sentence starters. I think he or she means blank. I'd like to add blank. This makes me think blank because blank. These will help us have our science talk. Now, you don't have your classmates at home with you, so you and I will be engaging together, taking turns, using these sentence starters to help answer a prompt. Today's prompt is, give me a drum roll. How does a bird's beak help it survive? We'll be answering this question today, taking turns using our science protocol. If you need your notes from your EL workbook or papers where you've jotted things down, you can get them out now. But if you think you can answer this question without your notes, that's okay too. I'm going to start our science talk. Then you'll respond to me by using one of these as your starter. How does a bird's beak help it survive? Well, there are many ways that a bird can use its beak to help it survive. For example, birds can crack open seeds or nuts with their hard, pointy beaks. Now it's your turn. Use one of these to get you started. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good job. My turn. I'd like to add that there are also many different kinds of beaks for different types of weather or habitats. For example, a bird that lives in the desert wouldn't need a pelican's beak because a pelican's beak strains out water. Your turn. Good job. I know that it's hard for us to have a science talk about this question when we're talking through the screen, but it gives you an idea of how to take turns talking back and forth about a prompt. We did the best that we could today participating in a science talk, showing our learning about how a bird's beak helps it survive. So we can check that one off for now. Our second target says, I can draw a bird beak by using accurate shapes and colors. Well, what bird beak are we going to be drawing today? We are going to be going to page 20 to draw a heron's beak. Get out that EL workbook and go to page 20. You'll know you're there when your page looks like this. Pause the video if you're not there yet. At the top of our page, it says Birds Research Notebook, Part 2, page 7, Heron Beak. Add a detailed heron beak to the silhouette below. This is the silhouette of the heron's body. Your job is to make an observation about the heron's beak on a picture that I'm about to show you. Then you'll add a detailed heron's beak to the silhouette. After you've drawn your beak, you'll answer this question. What is the purpose of the beak? And you'll write a sentence on the line. Let's look at the heron's beak in a photograph to help us get started on our independent work. Follow the directions to complete the research notebook page. Make some observations about the heron's beak. Now, our learning target told us that we're going to use accurate shapes and colors. So you should really be paying close attention to the shape of the beak and the colors of the beak so that you can meet our learning target. While you are making your last observations, I'm going to read to you the page that says Herons from our text, Beaks by Sneed B. Collard III. Our text says, Herons. A heron also wades, but it hunts differently than a spoonbill. A heron walks slowly through the shallows, pausing frequently to study the water. And when it sees a fish or other animal, the heron quickly stabs its beak into the water and it seizes its prey between its bills. Herons are strong, and they catch and swallow surprisingly large fish and other animals. Hopefully, reading that text is going to help you answer the purpose. All right, friends, you may go ahead and get started on that detailed drawing and then write a sentence about the purpose of the beak. I'll see you next time. Bye, researchers.